Also heard the panel, saw what you're doing with your platform of Maven, so truly impressed. I do see the WhatsApp group. I think what you're trying to do and what you're attempting for the last 5-6 years is truly remarkable. So please keep up the good work going. I'm sure this will continue to shape the thought process of a lot of young people about banking and finance in India. Obviously, you're roping in the startup community also. So wishing you all the best.
There are lots of WhatsApp communities that one is a member of. But if there's one WhatsApp handle that one looks forward to on a daily basis to get some kind of insights, getting some update on what happened at an industry level yesterday, what are some of the trends that are emerging, and what are the industry experts commenting and critiquing about those trends. I think this is the go-to handle that one just looks at and gets educated. Networking, I would say, is a byproduct and ancillary product. It's more about getting insights and knowledge and awareness of what's happening in the BFSI space, both domestic and global. That's the key here.
The persons in the forum, many of them are very knowledgeable, they're very experienced. So it gives an opportunity to either raise some points which I feel I should know more about, or also share some of my experience in responding to what others want to know. So it's like a two-way traffic. Knowledge is power, and knowledge sharing is one of the noble gestures.
There are so many communities in fintech, there are so many WhatsApp groups that we're all part of. But honestly, FIAKS really stands out to me because you can see that, over several years, Vikas and Anuradha have actually spent, a lot of time to meaningfully build a community that has a very tangible contribution to the ecosystem. And so I really look forward to, the insights. I look forward to events that they do. And I'm so happy that they're doing what they're doing because it's super critical to have a forum like this. And what I love about the events that FIAKS does is that they're very intimate. And so they are niche events which are focused on the banking community. And so you can have very meaningful conversations. So that's what I look forward to every year.
BFSI, if you look at, we have got a lot more financial products and they're now available digitally, but the literacy is really, really poor. What I loved about is the awareness and literacy campaign done by the platform is really outstanding.
I've been tracking FIAKS for the last 4 years plus, and I think it's a great community of all the industry leaders who can come and talk about the relevant topics, regulation, as well as the new age technology. So definitely they're doing a great job in terms of contribution to the community.
So over the last decade or so, I think the platform has really become a very useful platform for all fintech players across BFSI sector, and it's just going from strength to strength. I think the knowledge sharing and the various sessions that you guys have every year, you learn what's happening in the field at that point of time, and what is now passé and what is emerging. So that's very important. But above everything else is the individual knowledge sharing amongst various fintech players, which is constantly evolving. So you don't have to read too much. You just track the forum, and you can be up to date to what's happening at any point of time.
FIAKS community I've been following for a year now. I'm regularly subscribing to their compendium. We have had one lead which came directly from the news that we got in FIAKS. So it helps us convert and get the relevant solution to the industry out. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good platform to get interaction and exchange ideas and share your thoughts. These kind of platforms help us in understanding the other view also. I mean, we tend to be very engrossed with our own work, and then when you meet like-minded people, you get your ideas, you could discuss, exchange ideas, and liven up our job also.
FIAKS is doing a wonderful job because the posts which are there are quite curated. Thoughts which are shared are quite honest and original. Plus, the good thing is that they have started sharing the thoughts, whatever is in other groups entire community. So we get to hear a lot what industry veterans and industry leaders are talking about, which helps sometimes if we are thinking in a different way. So that gives me a lot of understanding that how industry is thinking.
Well, FIAKS, like the name suggests, it's a knowledge source, and it helps people. Probably, if not in a position to read up a lot, they get everything in a concise form, and they get a lot of expert opinions on them. they probably can, then build up on that. That's very important. The first initial thrust is made by them, so it helps. And if you get into a good exchange with somebody in the group, you get a good mentor. You probably get a person who can give you in layman terms also, not using all the technical jargon that many people use while being in the industry. And you have people who can probably, come in person. If you ask them for questions, there's no like any bars held there saying that you can't ask the person this question or that question.
There is a lot of knowledge from 30 odd countries. We are getting all the insights. So not from only from India, from outside, different industries, different mindsets. So it's like multiplication of knowledge. It's a really good initiative, I would say.
You see, an idea survives only when it has got some merit, right? So the idea doesn't survive; it doesn't have any merit. So the fact that it survived so long, and it's the 6th event that you guys are having right now, is testament to the fact that this is obviously adding value to some people, right? So people are turning up for this. So obviously there is a lot of value add that is happening.
This community is promising for the domestic market, especially, right? Since innovation happening across the globe, not only in our market, right? So the way we interact with this community is amazed. There are varieties of people from different levels of cadres, which is amazing. And each one of us thinking different perspective based on what they dealt each and every day. That is something which we can't get it. Yes, each other, for the community to grow. So this forum is a platform, right, for us to visualize a broader picture.
A lot of knowledge sharing happening on these platforms, and we like to share our views. A lot of national and international topics we discuss, and that's a platform which actually helps us to keep us updated on what is happening around the world.
Very true.
And especially in fintechs, especially in BFSI sector.
Right.
And I think that's a fantastic platform.
FIAKS, I came to know about from social media. So from there, I came to know that I can learn new things. Of course, I get to know about my business acumens. I get to learn about what market is doing. I get to learn about what other banks are doing, what other banking financial institutions are doing, how they are growing, how other people are getting knowledge. So that's where I wanted to gain some more knowledge and learnings. So that's why I joined FIAKS.
So industry specific knowledge plus so newer trends in terms of technology, how are other countries dealing with the challenges, so it helps me kind of keep myself abreast with what are the changes that are happening across the globe. So knowledge sharing is something that all the members are open to. They are very keen to contribute to the initiative in general, and I feel that's a good welcome change.
Here the category of people or the individuals are like individuals. They do not actually come from any organization, right? So they are not bound by any kind of protocols. या ऐसा नहीं है कि ये है हमारी कंपनी में तो हमको यही बेचना है. So there is a lot of exploration, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of things probably that a person, he or she is not doing it at the moment, but then definitely would like to do as the days go by. So this is what I really like, that it is not that typical GFF kind of a thing where you come with the company for the company, which is bingo, very, very good. I really liked it because when I go for any other events, there's a lot of people here. Probably I'm not able to hear. There's the questions are chartered. Here I feel the questions were there. I'm sure it's pre-decided. But then there's a lot of two-way communication, which was very good. You told that ask questions, then people answered, and then which is really nice. Which is why I really like it. It's very individualistic kind of a platform.
This connects all like-minded people and sharing the knowledge what they have gained through experience, and it is a single place where we can gain insights about the entire fintech industry, and it helps people to share in creating a better world.
It's a kind of community initiative, not only community initiative, but it would be a kind of initiative which is helping the businesses also. at ground level, definitely the end users are getting benefited with all the digital Suraksha mission or whatever they are doing in terms of educating the customers. But at the same time, it is helping the banking and fintech also to curb the fraud and cyber crimes, etc. I think the way they are conducting the what do you call interactive sessions and inviting the industry stalwarts and imparting the knowledge, I think that was the unique part, because that is not available somewhere outside. That kind of knowledge sharing, the platform is not available. So I think that I found very interesting and very informative.
What I witnessed as part of the group is the knowledge sharing, the experience, being talked about different industries basically. And obviously a lot of professionals as part of my cohort, the group that I'm into, are from the BFSI. And there's a lot of those knowledge exchange that keeps happening. Importantly, whenever there's a question thrown about asking for a feedback point of view from the group members, we see a lot of those exchanges happening. And that encourages you as well to respond to it, maybe pose a question, get those kind of responses. And it's a free flow kind of session, allowing us to exchange a lot of ideas, information, knowledge, or experience, expertise, without worrying about anything, that's going to be judging or anything of that sort. So there's no judgmental thing out here, and that's a great part about this forum.
Many times what happens is, knowledge is something, it has to be like a flow of a river and not a stagnated pond. So FIAKS helps people just to have a connect, have a thought. We don't know what interests who.
Knowledge sharing, I think the kind of forum and the platform that they provide is exceptional. It is not limited to only BFSI regulatory regime, but also they are open for views from the legal side of it and the implications of new emerging technologies. That's very important.
And it's not just networking, it's getting in touch with the right connect, and it's about growing together, because this is the platform where we get to meet our target audience, as well as we are building a community. And like we all know that fintech, paytech, we all are interrelated, interconnected. So yeah, this is how the community is going to grow, and this is how our country is going to grow.
Right, I call it as a knowledge engineering platform where there are so many communities that are coming together and sharing knowledge based on their own experiences, right? So that is a force multiplier today, right? They are bringing this kind of community together, right? And it is very, very difficult in today's world to bring such communities together, right? So